Okay, so do the Republicans really support Donald Trump? Do they really support him? Or is this just a tribal thing? Where they're behind him because he's Republican? Because a lot of people in the Democratic side turned on Obama during the midterms. So, a lot of people turned on Trump too. And then they were praised for it like they're some kind of great person, but like a Jeff Flake. But do they really support him? Or is this a tribal thing? Is this a tribal thing? Or do they support him? The Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles, they're sharing. Queen of Wands, Four of Cauldrons, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Cauldrons, Two of Shields, Rebirth, and the Magician. I mean, as I've always thought, he's more of the useful idiot than he is someone who's being supported. Now, I don't quite get why they still support him when they don't have the house. Because I get when they had all the branches of government why you would, because you thought you were going to get everything passed. Because the first things Republicans wanted to do when they got in was to gut the ethics committee. So they figured, okay, now let's run shot completely over the government. And then nothing happened for a very long time. Because in the end, what they need are the tricks he can do with the Magician card. So you have Knight of Wands moving forward, Six of Shields is sharing. So that's what they wanted. They wanted that pin. The offer, but the moping and disappointment too. With your arms folded and all this. So they don't necessarily support him privately. They need him because he still keeps the Dems in checks with the veto pen. So Republicans' relationship to the Mueller investigation. Believe it or not, and I don't, but believe it or not, they wanted to continue. Because I think a lot of times we hear a few people get on TV and think that that's what all Republicans think. But no, this is the Emperor. It's called the Father in this deck. It's the Emperor. That's the authority underneath the other authority, sharing of information and the solid, stable home. So they want the investigation to continue by and large. Your problem is you're Mitch McConnell. So, if Mueller's investigation wraps up, and it says Donald Trump indeed is guilty of treason, will Republicans move to impeach Donald Trump? The Knight of Shields, Page of Swords, Queen of Shields, the Knight of Swords, Equilibrium, the Hangman. I don't see impeachment. I don't see that that's what they would ask him to do. Because it would be disappointing news for their useful idiot to be guilty of treason, because they're going to be looked at as the treason party. And then the equilibrium, or temperance, is what this is in other decks. There's the balance. But this is why I say I don't see it, is because there's the Hangman going nowhere. The New Outlook. I think they would maybe call for his resignation. So, let's look and see. Will they call for his resignation? That would be a yes. So there is some hope for their party. Two of Wands is preparation. Two of Cups is sort of them working together. There's the loss. The disappointment. The end to the era. And the Four of Cauldrons as an offer. Oh wow, look at that. We'll give you the chance to walk out. Sit with your arms folded. If that doesn't say Donald Trump, I don't know what does. So, because they have to go and function after Donald. Not just go and function, but go function and be trusted. So you don't want to be the Donald Trump party in 2020. Which is why I think they would turn on him if he's guilty of treason. I guess we'll see.